I am Ari and welcome to my Booktube channel. At least attempting to create a Booktube channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Booktube newbie tag. So I'm just going to get started. Why did you create this channel? I've always wanted to make a Booktube channel ever since I went in 8th grade or something. Which to you means nothing because you don't know how old I am, but I wanted to make it for a lot of years. But I never really had the courage, and lately I've seen lots of Booktube videos, and I just want to be a part of the community, I guess. So that's why I finally took the step to make it. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? Absolutely nothing. I don't think so. But we're trying nonetheless. What are you most excited about for your channel? Just to talk about books. I don't have a lot of people who read in my life. I have my mother, and we occasionally talk about books, but we don't always read the same things, so just to share my thoughts and my opinions and my excitements over books, that's what I'm most excited about this channel. Why do you love reading? I read for escapism. When I was younger, I was really bullied, so reading was my escape, and I always kind of enjoyed it because of that. And now it's just a way to relax, and reading kind of allows you to travel, and you can go everywhere with a book. You don't need to get out of a couch or bed or comfortable chair if you want. You can go anywhere with a good book. You can travel in time, places, and meet wonderful people all through a few pages. So that's why I really enjoy reading. What book or series got you into reading? I'm not quite sure, because as I said, I've always enjoyed reading. But I think one of the books that really launched my reading career, if I can say it that way, was Twilight. As stupid that sounds, I devoured the 2 first books of Twilight. I first saw the movie. Actually, I first saw the 3rd movie, Eclipse, and don't ask me why, it was running on TV. And I saw that movie and I really wanted to read the book. So I read the first book and the second book, and then the first book again and again in anticipation of the 3rd book. And then I got the 3rd book right before I went to camp at school. And while all the other kids was playing and having fun and enjoying camp life, I was reading Twilight. And I read it in a matter of days and was devastated because I didn't have anything more to read. So then I started to read the whole book again on the way back. And then I got the final book to Christmas, so yeah. So I think Twilight was really one of the first books that got me into reading. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? How they read so much? I can't comprehend. When I see people who read like 200 books a year, I'm just flabbergasted. So far this year I read 34 books, and for some that's a lot, and for most booktubers, I feel like that's very little, not very many books, but yeah. So that is one of the questions I have. How do you read so much? What challenges do you think starting a booktube challenge is the hardest to overcome? What I'm doing now, I believe, just filming and feeling natural for in front of camera. Speaking English. If you haven't gotten it yet, I am not a native English speaker, and the words seems to stumble around in my mouth. So that's perhaps just having the courage to be myself in front of the camera. When did you start reading? When I was quite young. I think I started to read as soon as I learned to read. Before I started reading, my mom was always reading to me. But I think I really started to read obsessively, at least, in 3rd or 4th grade. Where do you read? I don't really have a usuals or yeah. I can read everywhere. I mostly read in my living room on the couch, just sprawled across the cushions as the queen. No, but I read in my living room. I can read in my room. I can read in the basement on the couch. I can read in the car and the kitchen, everywhere. Just as long as I have time, and not really time, as long as there's a couple of minutes without me doing anything, I will pick up my book and I will read. So, anywhere. What kind of books do you read? I'm kind of all-consuming, but I really enjoy crime and thrillers. But then I also enjoy historical fiction. Recently I've really gotten into romances, but I also enjoy fantasy. I think there's the genres I read the least of is non-fiction, which I probably should read more of, but non-fiction, sci-fi and horror I think is the least read genres of mine. Yeah. That was all the questions, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!